Welcome back to another episode of Revealing Biblical Truths. In this video, I'll be showing you the site of the Pool of Bethesda, which is found in the besorah of Yahuchanon, or the Gospel of John, chapter 5, verses 2 through 9. In this story, Yahusha heals a paralytic man. Before we begin, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and comment down below on your thoughts on this section. Now let's take a look at the scripture to refresh our memories. And in Jerusalem, at the sheep gate, there is a pool, which is called in Hebrew besorah, having 5 porches. In these were lying a great number of those who were sick, blind, crippled, paralyzed, waiting for the stirring of the water. For a messenger was going down at a certain time in the pool, and was stirring the water. Whoever stepped in first, then, after the stirring of the water, became well of whatever disease he had. And a certain man there, who had a sickness 38 years, when Yahusha saw him lying there, and knowing that he already had been there a long time, he said to him, "Do you wish to become well?" And the sick man answered him, "Master, I have no man to put me in the pool when the water is stirred, but when I am coming, another steps down before me." Yahusha said to him, "Rise, take up your bed and walk." And immediately the man became well, and he took up his bed and was walking. Now it was a Sabbath on that day. The Yehudim therefore said to him who had been healed, "It is the Sabbath, it is not right for you to take up your bed." He answered them, "He who made me well said to me, 'Take up your bed and walk.'" Therefore they asked him, "Who is the man who said to you, 'Take up your bed and walk'?" But the one who was healed did not know who it was, for Yahusha had moved away, a crowd being in that place.
Get up. Pick up your mat and walk.
Bethesda in Hebrew is besorah and means house of mercy. How appropriate for the site of one of Yahusha's miracles of healing. Here is a map of Jerusalem as it was during Yahusha's time. The Pool of Bethesda is located on the northern side of the old city, just west of the Garden of Gethsemane. This is not only one of his miracles of a healing to take place at the Pool of Jerusalem, however. In addition to the Bethesda pool, the Gospel of John also says that he healed a blind man at the Siloam pool. The Siloam pool was discovered in 2005 and was quickly identified with the pool mentioned in John. The Bethesda pool, on the other hand, was excavated in the late 19th century, but it has been taking more than 100 years for archaeologists to accurately identify and interpret this site. The Siloam pool has been identified as a mikveh. Is it possible that the Bethesda pool was also a mikveh, meaning that both of his miracles were performed at ritual baths? When Yahusha healed the paralytic in the Gospel of John, the Bethesda pool is described as having 5 porticos, a puzzling feature that suggests that an unusual 5-sided pool, which most scholars dismissed as an unhistorical literary creation. Yet when this site was actually excavated, it revealed a rectangular pool with 2 basins separated by a wall, thus a 5-sided pool, and each side had a portico. The miracle story also tells how many people sought the Bethesda pool's healing powers. The first person to enter the pool when the waters were stirred up would supposedly be cured of his or her ailment, but the paralytic tells Yahusha he can never get into the water quickly enough, so Yahusha immediately cures him and he is able to get up and walk. This story about Yahusha's miracle suggests a long history of healing at the site. Roman medicinal baths constructed at the Bethesda pool only a century or two later reflect this continued tradition. While Christians controlled Jerusalem in the Byzantine and Crusader periods, they liked to mark the sites of Yahushua's miracles and other important events in his life. So they added the chapel and churches that now cover the Bethesda pool complex. So why a pool that has 2 basins? The archaeological evidence shows that the southern basin had broad steps with landings, indicating that it was indeed a mikveh. The northern basin provided a reservoir, or otzer, to continually replenish and repurify the mikveh with fresh water flowing south through the dam between them. Jerusalem's pilgrims would flock to the Bethesda pool and Siloam pool to purify themselves in these public mikvaot, and at times to seek healing. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Till next time, Shalom.